Hi, thanks so much for joining me for Willow Tree Training's presentation of What's My Personality. Today we're going to be talking about the ISFP, also known as the Explorer. ISFPs are introverts. They gain their energy from their inner world and from time alone. They listen and reflect before sharing their ideas. And they tend to be private and contained. ISFPs are sensors. They observe the specifics and the details in order to get to the big picture. They want facts and data because they are real and verifiable to ISFPs. They understand information through their practical experience and their five senses. And they focus on the present and trust their past experiences. ISFPs are feelers. They make decisions based on their personal values. They strive for harmony with others. They're empathetic and consider the impact of their decisions on others. And they believe that being fair means treating people as individuals rather than applying the same rule to everyone, regardless of their individual situation. ISFPs are perceivers. They prefer to live in a flexible, spontaneous, and adaptable way. They want to experience their life rather than control it. They are open to and often seek out change. And they put off making decisions because they get their best ideas under pressure. ISFPs are fairly common in the population. Almost 1 in 10 people are ISFPs. So they account for about 8.8% of the total population. ISFPs are the explorers of the type world. They are driven to be active and have new experiences. They thrive on competition and often see interactions in their world and with others as games they want to win. And they are resourceful troubleshooters who take action in the moment to find creative solutions to unexpected problems. ISFPs have several core beliefs. They believe that ideas should be thought through before they're shared, and that good decisions require data. They believe that the past informs the future, and that values are more important than logic. They believe that there are often several right answers to a question, and that individuals should be able to decide what the right answer is for them. They believe that life is all about experiences, and that success is a result of our actions. And finally, they believe that happiness comes from being active. ISFPs have certain superpowers that set them apart from other types. One of their superpowers is solving problems in the moment. They don't need a lot of time to make a decision or solve a problem because they can do that quickly in the moment when things happen. Spontaneity is another ISFP superpower. They're able to act and respond in the moment to whatever is happening. Taking action is definitely an ISFP superpower. They're able to take action without having to spend a lot of time thinking about what the right thing to do is. And finally, controlling their bodies is another ISFP superpower. This is true because ISFPs are able to act in the moment and tell their bodies what to do without having to think about it or decide. This means that ISFPs have very good hand-eye coordination, and they tend to use that hand-eye coordination in a variety of ways. Some are wonderful athletes, some are great artists or dancers. Others use that hand-eye coordination as mechanics or in doing other things that require the use of their hands and their bodies. ISFPs have certain things that are like kryptonite to them. Rigid routines are definitely kryptonite to ISFPs. They do not do well when there are rigid routines that they have to follow. They much prefer having the ability to decide in the moment and day to day what they're going to do. Long-term planning is also kryptonite to ISFPs. They prefer to plan for things that are much closer to happening. So they plan for today rather than for months or years down the road. Being managed is definitely something that ISFPs do not like. They don't like being told what to do or how to do things because they like to have the freedom to make their own decisions rather than being managed by other people. And finally, ISFPs do not like being forced to make decisions before they're ready. They like to use all the time they have to make a decision because things become clearer to ISFPs the closer they get to the deadline for the decision. So, to sum ISFPs up in a nutshell, here are some key takeaways about ISFPs. ISFPs are people of action who learn by doing and experiencing their lives. ISFPs seek fun and adventure in their lives and in their work. ISFPs combine their natural empathy with a laid back approach to their lives so they can quickly meet the needs of the moment. And finally, ISFPs have faith in and rely on their own resourcefulness to accomplish whatever they need to accomplish. I hope that this video about ISFPs was helpful to you. It's been brought to you by Willow Tree Training. If you're interested in more videos about MBTI, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. We also have a lot of videos that will help you determine what your type is if you're not sure if you're an ISFP or another type. Thanks so much for watching this video. We hope it was helpful.